Hey everyone, it's Mel, back with another quick and easy meal for you. I love Red Lobster coconut shrimp, and today I'm going to attempt to make coconut shrimp in the air fryer and baked potatoes, so come on and join me. For the coconut shrimp, we're going to be using these raw shrimp that have been peeled except for the tail's been left on, and they're defrosted. Some coconut flakes. You can use sweetened or unsweetened. It's just some panko breadcrumbs, some pineapple in pineapple juice, some coconut milk, and then I also have some sweet orange marmalade and some pineapple preserves. And then for the seasoning we'll have black pepper, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, and some salt. And then we're going to have our baked potatoes, and these are all of the toppings that I'm going to use. So I have some bacon that I made earlier and crushed up. You can also use bacon bits or bacon crumbles, sour cream, some salt, some green onions, some cheddar cheese, and some butter. I put my panko breadcrumbs and sweetened coconut in a bowl here, and what I did is equal parts coconut to panko, and then I have my coconut milk here and my shrimp. So now I'm just going to season the coconut and panko mixture, and I'm not really going to use any measurements. It's just going to be kind of what I feel like. So I'm just going to add some salt, and then some pepper, some garlic powder, and then the crushed red pepper, and this will depend on how hot you like it. I'm just going to start with alright, and then we're going to mix that all together. I definitely put way too much panko and coconut in this bowl. I won't need this much at all. Alright, now that we have that set, I'm just going to take a paper towel here and dry off each of the shrimp because I really want that coconut milk to stick to the shrimp so that our breading can stick. So I just hold on to the tail, dip it in the coconut milk, and then place it in our panko and coconut mixture. Try to get it nice and covered. And I'm even going to do a little bit of a double dip here. So go back in the coconut milk and then into the panko and coconut mixture. And then when I'm done, I just put them on the paper plate here. I'm going to do that for all of the shrimp. I've got all of my shrimp coated in the coconut and panko mixture. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes while we prepare our baked potato. Today I'm going to be using this cloth steamer bag, and it will steam the potato in the microwave in 7 minutes. So I have my washed and dried potato here, and all I'm going to do is wrap it in a damp paper towel, and I'm going to place it inside of the steamer bag, close the flap, and I'm going to put that in my microwave for 7 minutes. So the sauce at Red Lobster for the coconut shrimp is one of my favorite things. I always get so much extra, and the waitresses never believe me how much extra I want. I have no idea what's in it, and I don't know how to make it, but I'm just going to try to replicate some of the flavors that I think are in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a heaping tablespoon of the orange marmalade, and then I'm going to do half of a heaping tablespoon of the pineapple, and just kind of mix that together there. And then what I'm going to do is just take one of my pineapple pieces from the jar here and kind of mash it up with my spoon a little bit, just to give it some more texture and some real pineapple flavor, along with about a tablespoon of the juice. And then what I'm going to do is add a tablespoon of my coconut milk. So right now I can tell that this is too thin, so all I'm going to do is add some more of my preserves to get it to the texture that I want. Alright, so that's the texture that I want there. So now I'm going to just add some of that crushed red pepper here to the sauce, give it a little bit of a kick, just a couple shakes. And to kind of complement the sweet and savory aspect, I'm also going to add a little bit of black pepper. Just about a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper there. So I can keep mashing that pineapple a little bit more. But this looks pretty good to me. Might add just another little dash of the coconut milk, just because I want more of that coconut flavor. Alright, let's check on our baked potato. And I just took my potato out of the microwave, and I can tell that it's nice and fork tender. So all I'm going to do is just wrap that back up and set it aside while we cook our shrimp. We're going to be using the air fryer today. I love the air fryer. It's going to make these coconut shrimp fast and a lot healthier than if we were to deep fry them. So all I'm going to do is take out the basket, and I'm just going to place my shrimp inside the basket here. I'm not sure how many will fit, but we can fit a good portion in there. And these have just been sitting in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes or so, maybe 15, and that's just so we can get the breadcrumbs and the coconut to adhere a little bit better. So I don't want to crowd these too much, so I think I'll start with that, and then I'll just have a small batch of these 4 left to do. Alright, so now I'm going to put the basket back in the air fryer here. and it's set to about 350, maybe a little bit lower. It's a little bit hard to tell with my dial, but most of these are digital, so I would say 350. And then all I'm going to do is set the timer to 10 minutes. And it's going to preheat for about 3 minutes, and these will really only take about 7 minutes to cook. So I'll keep checking on them periodically. Alright guys, it's only been a couple of minutes, and here you can see we're starting to brown up nicely and the shrimp are turning nice and pink. So we're going to keep it going for just a couple more minutes. When I put the basket back in, it just resumes cooking the shrimp, and I don't have to do anything. We just have about 3 or 4 minutes left, and I went ahead and I turned the temperature down to 325 or even a little lower, just because I don't want them to brown up too much, but they're looking great. I can't wait. Alright guys, our shrimp are done. You can hear the sizzle and see all of the toasted coconut. They're nice and crispy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these aside, and then they're piping hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the baked potato in here while these are cooling down a little bit. I'm just going to cut into the potato here, kind of open it up a little bit. I'm going to spray it with some avocado spray here. And put some nice coarse salt on it. Some sea salt. And I'm just going to stick that right in the air fryer here at 400 degrees for just 3 minutes or so. Just until we get it a little bit crispier. Alright, my potato skin is crisp, like it's been baked, so that's kind of the little trick that I do. I'll microwave the potato to get it soft, and then I will put it in the air fryer to go ahead and get the skin a little bit crispy. So let's go ahead and plate everything and put our baked potato together and taste. Alright you guys, here is our finished product. It looks so delicious. I cannot wait to dig in. The shrimp are nice and crispy, and I just put some of that sauce on top of them with the pineapple. I'm so excited to taste this. And then on the baked potato, I just put my butter, sour cream, bacon, green onions, and cheese. Alright guys, I'm so excited to try this. So here goes the shrimp first. And I can feel that it's nice and crunchy. It's so good. I can taste the garlic and that crushed red pepper. It's such a nice balance between the really sweetness of the coconut and the sauce, and that red pepper. It just gives it a nice kick. And here goes the baked potato. Perfectly cooked. I love that little steamer bag trick. And this was all done in about 20 minutes. No muss, no fuss, and it's excellent. I hope you guys give it a try. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks.